Good morning, Aiden. Can you hear me and the music? And is the volume okay? Morning, Elizabeth. Yes to all the questions. Volume good. Everything's good. I had to reset everything, so I want to make sure everything's back to normal. Morning, Esteban. Good morning, Isaac. All right, I see a couple yeses, and we're good to go. You see this? Hey, I'm stepping up in the world. Getting high tech. Good morning, Peter. Good morning, Bennett. Good morning, Antonio. Good morning, James. Good morning, Noah. Good morning, Jonathan. What's the band? This was an easy one. Bennett, I expect you to nail this one. Oh, really, Bennett? Oh, I thought. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to try to put you in a box there. That's hilarious. Oh, true. He's not wrong. All right, you got me. Good morning, Batman. Good morning, Allie. Hey, it's got what it takes. So tell me why can't. It's Van Halen, and I did put it in my description. I guess that's cheating. Van Halen with an exclamation point. It's just, if you ever need to get in a good mood and need some good solid 80s. Yeah, you know what, Bennett? I'm not gonna lie to you. Now that I think of it, yeah, Van Halen's probably not quite. It's a little too cheesy for you, maybe. Like, you seem to be more of a just not down a level. Like, that's not what I mean. I mean, it's a little too pop cheese for what I would expect. Your tastes are a little more discerning. Is that a better way to put that? But though, if you need some good pump up music from the 80s, you pick any Van Halen track. We'll talk about Van Halen later. That's in my music. Word of the day. Good morning. It's Friday, everybody. It's April 24th. Today's word is bucolic. Bucolic is an adjective. Bucolic. It's of or relating to an idyllic, pastoral or rural lives. Bucolic is very peaceful and countryside. It's a bucolic scene. Oh, what's the example? We bought a weekend place in a bucolic little village in the country. There you go. Bucolic. Morning, Adrian. Nobody has a dream they work at McDonald's. I mean, I'm sure it's an okay place to work. Well, I have relatives who work at McDonald's. But I don't know if that's something you have in a dream. Okay. We got all kinds of loads of stuff to do today, so I got to get going. Word of the day. I did that already. How's yesterday for everybody? Boy, oh boy. I can't think of a better perfect. Oh, your tooth split in two, Esteban. I can't think of a more perfect weather day than yesterday. I went outside and it was like 75, no wind, intermittent clouds. Holy cow. I think I spent the entire afternoon outside. And I put some sunscreen on. I getting a little color to me. Put some sunscreen on, but I mist. I'm getting a good proper farmer's tan now. If I can get this on screen here. But look at this. Look how, can you even see how? Not really. You can't see. It's really red. It doesn't really show up. But look at that. I got a nice color variation from white to not white. It's really not working on the camera. Trust me, in real life, it's much more impressive. Elizabeth did too. Wasn't it just awesome? I took I didn't even do anything outside. I didn't do yard work or anything. I took the book I'm reading, which is getting better. And no, I'm very white, I know, in lots of ways. I took my book outside and I think I read 100 pages yesterday afternoon. I just sat there and read. Took some iced tea out. I had my little Bose speaker and my iPod and I played some Shostakovich. I forgot about Shostakovich. Next week you're going to get a recommendation from Shostakovich, but that was nice. It was a top 10 all-time day. Just sitting outside all day, reading, listening to Shostakovich. It's perfect. Nobody came to talk to me. I was just alone. So that was good. I needed that this week. I really did. It was a rough week, and that really helped yesterday. So looks like some of you spent some time. Elizabeth spent time with her calf. That's nice. Lol. Um, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed the weather yesterday because it was glorious yesterday. Remember, we're gonna do a little open mic today. A little, you can call in. The keyword is Newell April 24, all lowercase, NEWELLAPRIL 24. When you do that, just sit there and wait. Have your mic muted and your camera off, but you'll just sit there in the lobby, or you'll just sit there waiting. I won't have joined. When I'm ready, I will join in, and I'll give you warning so you can watch the live stream, and then I'll say, "Hey, so and so, you're going to be up next." Then what you need to do is mute the live stream and go listen to the Google Meet because of the delay. We'll have a problem if you don't do that. So get on there anytime. You can start now and just get on there, and if later I'll be checking and I'll let you in if you want to talk about something or just say hi. We can do that. Um, Keep it family friendly, please, or obviously we're live right now. And like I said, mute your mic, keep your camera off just so it doesn't clog up my Wi-Fi here, and sit there and wait, and I'll give you warning. And then when I do warn you, you have to mute your live stream and actually listen to the Google Meet. Hey, on a Martian Man update, we had a meeting yesterday. Listen, I don't like to. I don't like hiding things, so I'm gonna be very transparent with you about Anna Marching Man, very honest with you. I don't know that there's going to be a trip. That's rough news, but we're planning on as if there will be one because we don't know what summer's going to be. We don't. And we had a good meeting yesterday with the administrative board, and we talked about, what should we do? Should we have the students plan and start getting money and then have to cancel a trip, or should we just cancel it and hold it off another year? And the end decision was the decision in the end was let's go forward like we're having the trip, because we don't know what's going to happen, and what our plan is not to get you financially invested in it until we can make a decision. So we're not going to ask for payments at all. You're going to need to start saving and collecting money this summer, but we're not going to ask for payments from you until late into the summer and into the early fall, because I think we'll have a better picture then on whether there's a college football season and all that stuff. So I'm not going to hide that from you. I wanted you to know that there's a pretty good chance that the trip will not happen this year. We are planning on as if it is, because we don't know. Hopefully I hope more than anything that this all blows over and we're on to a normal fall. But part of that meeting yesterday was about the audition process, and we are going to trim it down a little bit because it's going to be online. And I will get you more information, especially you guys come to sectionals next week. But it'll be online auditions. There'll be a due date instead of everybody come the same time. And I will talk more to you about that. You're gonna have to record yourself at home. The audition will for sure be the bang bang music, and it's probably going to just be a scale, and we're probably going to tell you what that scale is. So I hate telling you that because I like that Honor Marching Band forces a lot of you to practice your scales, because scales are so good for you. They make you such a better player. But again, in just trying to be honest and transparent with you, we're probably going to tell you one scale, and you probably just need to focus on that one scale. And it's probably going to be chromatic. It's probably going to be chromatic in your music, but I don't know that for sure. You should learn your scales anyway. Those who've been practicing your scales, I cannot tell you how good that is for you. It makes you a better player. So please keep practicing your scales. But those who are on a marching band, that's the update. Section leader update. We are coming down to a process, especially since I can't talk to you, since I can't be around you. I don't like the idea of just kind of picking section leaders like we've done in the past. So there's going to be a process, an application process. It is not going to be strenuous. We've got it down to, Mrs. Ryan and I have been talking. I think we've got it down to a Google form application. It's not going to be complicated. It's going to be a couple questions and your name. And then we're going to want you to tune into a Google Meet about leadership. It's going to be probably an hour-long thing where we talk to you about our vision of leadership. And then so you're going to need to watch that, and then we'll archive it if you can't be there live. We prefer you be there live, but we'll get information to you on that. We're going to meet again on Monday, and then we should really have it solid down to you. So I really apologize. I don't like this taking this long to section leaders, but I do want to do it right. I don't want anybody to feel left out, and I want to make sure we get the right people and we do it the right way. So that's why we're taking our time. So I will get information to you next week on section leaders, but I'm telling you it's going to be a Google form application, and probably you doing a Google Meet with us on leadership all together, not individually. So we'll pick a time and a day and we'll get that done. And again, if you can't make that, we're gonna help get the video to you. So there's your update on honor marching band and section leaders. Next week, I'm going to keep office hours and the honor marching band sectionals all the same. That worked out really well. I really liked both. I thought the honor marching band lessons were well attended, and for the most part, the office hours were good. No. Remember your MCU assignment this week is Captain America. So I'm in the middle of watching Captain America right now. I really, like I said yesterday, I really enjoy that movie. Like I remember liking it when it came out, but that was like one of the first Avengers movies out, so we were all kind of like, whoa. So going back and watching again, I'm still impressed. It's a great movie. It's easy to watch. It's fun. I'm about halfway through it now. I've been watching a small chunk. I spent my day yesterday outside with the book. So your assignment: watch the Captain America movies. There's 3 of them. First Avenger, Winter Soldier, and Civil War. That's going to be my video recommendation this week. Watch Captain America again if you haven't in a while. Watch it again. It holds up. It's a good movie. It really holds up well, and I really enjoy watching it again, even though it's been years later. So my video recommendation is easy. It's Captain America. Don't ask that, Peter. I don't know. I think I'll have a better idea when this is all over. I mean, if it just top of my head, if I were to just throw out to you like some of my top MCU movies, and this probably will change because I haven't taken time to really make a list, but I would have said Captain America: The First Avenger a while ago. I really enjoyed that. I thought Civil War was done very well. The first Iron Man movie sticks out to me. I really like Doctor Strange. I liked Black Panther. I didn't love it as much as other people, but I liked it. It was a well-made movie. Same thing with Captain Marvel. I liked Captain Marvel. I thought it was well done. It wasn't, like incredible. And then of course, Infinity War and Endgame were both. Endgame was such a, I don't know, like somehow it is so cold in my basement. I'm sorry. Somehow Marvel did a better job with fan service than Star Wars did. That whole end game where they all come in, I don't care how cheesy it is, like where it's Captain America and it's the on your left thing, and then those portals open up. Like that was one of the greatest like feelings I've had in a movie theater. Like I was just like, yes, like that was fan service, and it was awesome fan service. There's some Star Wars stuff that's fan service and not done well, but there's my just top of my head. What I remember from the MCU, but going through it the next couple weeks, I'll give you a better answer. Right? Peter's right. Yeah. Yeah. No, Ben, I agree. I'm gonna say something I shouldn't. I as much as I love Star Wars, and because I've always been a huge like fan of space. Well, look at the shirt I'm wearing today. A huge fan of space. Like I think that's part of why Star Wars has spoke to me. Just the idea of like ships in space and like a mix of like ancient and future, and it's space stuff, but it was actually a long time ago. Like that mix of the genre with the whole like almost like a swashbuckle pirate movie mixed with space. That was intriguing to me, and it still is. But I think if I have to look at it objectively, I think Marvel has done a better job than Star Wars with storytelling. I don't think you can disagree with that. I think I don't. You can still love Star Wars, and if you were to ask me, hey, Star Wars movies on this weekend or MCU, I would probably pick the Star Wars movie because of all the other connections I have with it. But I think objectively, I think MCU has done a better job. Oh yeah, that whole sorry, I gotta get on with life here. We could go on, and we will go on. Trust me. Let's get through. I wasn't a fan of Thor Ragnarok. I could watch that 1,000 times. Like I wasn't a fan of the Thor movies at all. So when the Ragnarok came out, I'm like, and then it had that kind of 80s retro feel to it. So I'll try it. It was hilarious and good, and I really liked Thor Ragnarok. So I would definitely include that in some of my top. All right, music today was Van Halen. The album is Best of Both Worlds. You need a good, like, pump you up kind of music, like make you feel good about life. You're out running, and the weather's nice. Put on some Van Halen. Any track, just pick any track, even the ballads. They're amazing 80s gloriousness. It's incredible. And I'll end with my all-time Van Halen favorite when we're done here. Okay, so my book, right? I've been very on it. It turned a corner when I read 100 pages of it yesterday. Like I'm now more interested in it. And I'm like, oh, someone died. And so I'm like, oh, this could get more interesting now. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Theory again today. I told you if you can do one thing in life, it's you learn your key signatures. If music theory wise. So here's my order of sharps and flats, right? So let's just quick fire some sharp keys. Remember with sharp keys, you take the last note of the scale, which would be the note before. So if I said G, take the note before. That's the last note of the scale. So F. So that's the last sharp. So G major is one sharp, right? So if I said B major, the note before B is A. So B major has 5 sharps. F, C, G, D, A. If I said A major, okay, the note before A is G, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. It's the note before A is G. So 3 sharps in A major, F, C, and G. How about F sharp major? Okay, if I'm doing an F sharp scale, the note before F sharp at the top is E. So F sharp has 6 sharps, F, C, G, D, A, and E. If I said D major, the note before D is C. So D major has 2 sharps, F and C. Okay. Flat scales, you take the name of the scale and you add a flat. Remember, flats go this way. So if I said A flat, you find the name of the scale, add a flat. So A flat has 4 flats, B, E, A, and D. If I said E flat, you find the name of the scale, add a flat. E flat has 3 flats, B, E, and A. If I said G flat, you find the name of the scale, add a flat. So G flat has 6 flats, B, E, A, D, G, and C. Okay, those are just reviewing. For minor, you add 3 flats or take away 3 sharps. So remember, parallel majors and minors have the same name. So G major's parallel is G minor. Yes, Peter, I did all 3 forms. So G major's parallel minor is G minor, same name. Relative means the same key signature. So G major's relative minor, so G major has 1 sharp, F. So you have to figure, okay, what minor key also has 1 sharp? And it's E, E minor. I showed you before, I said this kind of a cheat sheet, but not really, is a circle of fifths. So if you find some, you see what I just did there? Isn't that? I know it's not big enough. I'm working on getting a bigger screen, but so if I have a circle of fifths, I got like a weatherman over here. The clouds are coming in from Colorado and they're going to move this way across. Circle of fifths looks something like that. And this one's got the minor scales on the inside and the major on the outside. I know you can't see that real well, but you get the idea. And then it has key signatures. So it starts with C major in the middle with no sharps or flats. And the relative minor is A minor. Then it goes this way. It goes sharps. So 1 sharp is G major, 2 sharps D major, 3 sharps A major. 1 sharp is E minor, B minor is 2 sharps. So it's got the sharp relative minors with the majors in a circle of fifths. That's a great tool. If you go on musictheory.net, I have like 0 problem with you. Go on musictheory.net, do one of those exercises with the key signatures and just have a circle of fifths open. I mean, that's not cheating. That's you learning the key signatures. And then you'll get faster at it. And pretty soon you just remember, oh yeah, 1 flat was F major or D minor. So you'll get faster at that. But that's a circle of fifths. If you want to get good at that, I would suggest that. Okay. There's your theory lesson for the day. You know what time it is. Are they here? They are. Here we go. Hey, it's the Rihners.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. We are in our bathroom.
Oh, hey, you are. I mean, yeah, like we can see a vanity and a towel rack.
Yeah, I'll give you a tour here in a little bit.
Okay, excellent. So I've got this new setup where I don't have to turn my computer anymore. So you're like over my shoulder now. So
okay.
I'm kind of excited about it. But I think I'm going to do? I'm going to get that TV from our office, the bigger one.
Ow.
So it can be like, oh, I'm sorry, I mean to hurt you. So it can be.
Sorry. Okay. With my thumb.
Oh. so it can be like
Good
bigger.
choice.
But this is it's a good start. I like how I've done here. I'm proud of myself.
that's good.
Hang on, I'm patting myself on the back. How's your week been?
It's been a week. It's fine. Just a lot going on.
My week was rough, but yesterday was better. Was your yesterday better?
Yesterday was really nice. So I got a lot of stuff done outside and whatnot. So that was good. We went on 2 walks.
Where at?
Yellow Smoke.
Did I see? Wasn't yesterday. It was a couple days ago. I met you guys leaving. You were leaving Yellow Smoke, and we were coming in. I think. Yeah.
So,
you did 2 walks at Yellow Smoke?
Yeah, we did one at lunch and then one last night.
So do you park like tell me your route?
Yeah, we usually park at the campgrounds and then we walk to Tucker's Pond and then we come back. So it's about 2.5 miles. But we only went to the dam one of the times yesterday. So we did like 4.5 miles, I think, yesterday.
So I don't know the path really well. We do 25 minutes of walking every day. So we figured out that we park at kind of that big parking lot by the beach.
Yeah.
All right. And then so you get in the trail right there, and we walk to not all the way to the dam, but that bridge right before the dam where this little creek is.
Yeah.
There and back is about 25 minutes. So Tucker's Pond though, you have to go. How do you
keep going past the dam another half mile or so?
Okay, so it's past the dam.
Yep. You go and there's a couple big hills that direction.
Okay.
So sometimes if it's really windy, we can't continue on the hills because Dobby blows away. So
very nice. That dog's getting big.
Yes. He is. He was supposed to be 35 pounds when he's full grown, but he's on pace to be like 50 something.
Yeah, that's a way bigger dog than I expected him to be.
Yeah, I don't know. So we haven't been overfeeding him, and he doesn't eat a lot. Like he's not, we give him food, and he like kind of lets it sit for the day and just grazes every now and then. So it's not like he's getting too much food. I don't know.
Huh.
He's growing like a weed.
How old is he?
4 months, and he's 19 pounds right now.
He said dog's only 4 months old?
Yeah.
As big as you are.
I know. I don't know. But he's definitely a lap dog, so that's gonna be fun when he's 50 pounds.
Yeah, that's sarcasm, but okay. What do you got planned for this weekend?
We're working on getting tropical snow ready. We'll probably spend more time down there.
That's what Sarah and I were talking about yesterday, wondering if you guys were going to try to open. Now I know we talked about it a while ago.
Yep.
But...
Yeah, we're gonna open not this weekend, but next weekend is the plan. So
good time. Just 2 of you working, or are you gonna try to pull in some?
We do have some people coming in. We're still trying to figure out like what is safe basically, for the employees, since it's kind of small in there and stuff. So we won't have as many people in there at a time as we would normally. But yeah, it just depends. So
very good. Anything else new over there? Well, I'm on my tour. Let's go.
Oh, tour. Sorry. Tour the bathroom. I was like, tour what? I'm sorry. It's been a morning.
It's okay.
You gotta move so I can't see what you can see. There's the vanity. That's all new. So this bathroom used to be red, and now it's not.
I'm sorry. Your bathroom was red?
It was red. Oh. It was all red, and it was hideous. And like the tile was an ugly brown. I don't know if you can see the tile.
Yeah, it's nice. That like that ash colored wood, fake or not fake. Yeah. The tile that looks like wood.
Right, and then back here is our laundry room. So nice. We updated all that. So I don't know if you can see it or not.
Yeah.
That's that.
Is that toilet paper you got hoarded up there?
That sure is. Not hoarded.
We
do have a package though, so if anybody is in desperate need, although we were at the store yesterday, and you can definitely still buy.
It's that aisle we went the other morning, and the aisle was full. Paper towels, no problems there at all. So I think we
went a couple times when this was still, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and like Hy-Vee had a package, and we're like, well, we don't need it, but I've heard, there was a couple people that told us that they were almost out. Right. So we got one, and we contacted those people to see if they needed it, and they didn't. So now we just have an extra package of toilet paper. But
that's good.
That's fine.
All right. Well, thanks for the tour.
You're welcome.
Anything else exciting?
I don't think so. I'm trying. No, it's just been a pretty normal week, I guess.
All right.
I've been struggling with technology this week. I've heard you were too, though.
Where'd you hear that from?
Kevin watches your stream every
Okay,
day. I
yeah.
catch most of it. And then, I missed Mondays though.
It's been horribly frustrating because it's not just like technical stuff here. We've got problems with the live stream getting blocked by school accounts, and it's just it's
I know.
maddening.
I was looking for some materials for 7th grade, and I wanted to maybe share a video of the President's Own Marine Band. You know, I thought that'd be a good, I don't know, show them some marches or something.
Yeah.
But I saw that this is, it said in the bottom, like, this material is not approved by the school or whatever. So I don't know, it makes it hard.
Did you click the approve? You can approve it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm as I was doing that, I was like, I wonder if I missed this on other ones,
Now,
you know?
I think they can still see it if you don't approve it. But like my entire channel's not approved. Like it says, this channel is not approved. So I think that's why they can't see it live. But
can I go in and approve it?
I've tried, and supposedly Greg or Travis have tried. Karen's working on it now, so I don't know. It's frustrating, and it used to work. So something happened about 2 weeks ago.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
But now that you say that, I had been watching it on my computer, and a couple weeks ago, it wouldn't pull it up on, because I'm only logged into my school stuff on this computer, you know, and I couldn't pull it up. Now that you say that, so I pulled it up on my phone.
Right.
But
yeah, and that's not logged into your school account, probably.
Right.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So, yeah. No, I struggled with I was trying to have a Google Meet earlier this morning, and I couldn't get that to work. So
really?
Love technology, glad we have it, but sometimes it's stressful.
It is. All right. Well, thanks for stopping in this morning. Thanks for
no problem.
It's my technology here. I'll work on making it better, but we'll see you just next Friday. Just plan on it, right? I forgot to text you yesterday to remind you, and I was hoping you just remember, but
yeah, we assume we can check in on Friday. So
all right, we'll see you next Friday. Well, I'll see you later. I've got a meeting with her later, but we'll see both of you next Friday.
Okay, sounds good.
See ya.
Bye.
Here we go. There's a chicken with the Rihners. Okay. We got to finish the whole second suite today, for sure. If nobody wants to talk, that's fine. I know it's okay. Nobody wants to get on. I mean, I won't be too sad. So the whole second suite, we're going to finish it today with the best movement, which is the fourth movement. I love it. I love the whole thing, but there is something I can't put it into words. The emotions of the fourth movement makes me feel. It's in F major. If you know your F major scale and your chromatic scale, fourth movement is very, very playable. So technically, it's not horrible. It's got a few spots. I did want to actually read to you from one of my resources here. I want to read what they have to say about the fourth movement. It's called Fantasia on the Dargason. And here's what they say about it. The 8-measured Dargason tune, an old English folk tune known to exist since the 16th century, is stated consecutively 25 times over 200 measures in a series of constant melody variations. Every member of the ensemble is called upon to perform this tune at least once. Therefore, it is important for all players to consistently match styles. So he talks about everybody who's going to play this melody is played 25 times consecutively, and it's all the movement is boop yeah. Oh yeah, I got Bennett on right now. So I mean, I'm not gonna hang on, Bennett, not yet. I'll wait till I'm done with the whole second suite. But yeah, Newell, April 24 is correct. I got someone's on right now, waiting for me. So at first you're like, oh, dude, it's gonna be boring. Same thing 25 times, but it's totally not. I remember playing this in high school, and I just every time I got done, I wanted to play it again. It's so much fun to play. He starts with saxophone and clarinet. In the middle, twice there's a 3/4 versus 6/8. So while it's like some of the band's going yum ba-dum ba-dum ba-da-ka-da-dum ba-dum ba-dum ba-da-ka-da, he brings green sleeves in 3/4. Ya da 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 da. So you got 6/8 versus 3/4 happening. And it's kind of a wacky thing, but it works perfectly, and it's pretty awesome. The ending, it's glorious, it's beautiful, it's energetic. You get to the end, and I just smile. Like it's just such. Holst is a genius at putting this whole thing together, and then ending just ending in a way that makes you just want to stand up and cheer, and not like a big, like huge chords. It ends so pretty and beautiful. I can't describe to you. I can't describe to you. You got to hear it. So I want to kind of, some of the things happen pretty quickly. So I do want to kind of review it before I play it for you. It's going to start with a simple saxophone clarinet solos. And the melody is yum ba-dum ba-dum ba-da-da-da-dum da-dum ba-dum ba-da-ba-da-dum ba-dum ba-dum ba-da-ba-da-dum ba-dum ba-dum ba-da-ba-dum. That's it. Then it just keeps repeating. And then he builds layers in. It just kind of builds and builds, and he adds notes and he adds instruments. And then it gets to this big 3/4 section where it's green sleeves and the euphonium. The euphonium is very prominent in this whole piece. Plays this green sleeves theme in 3/4 while the rest of the band is in 6/8. The trumpets join in and it's a trumpet solo. And then it builds and keeps building. Then there's a style change. The brass come in and are much more heavy. A tambourine comes in, it's like ching 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 ching, which seems simple, but it adds that propulsion it needs. The low brass has melody in the middle of it. Yum ba dum ba dum ba da ba da dum ba dum. So you see how I told you in the beginning, it's annoyingly hard. Like you look at it, you're like, well, that's not too bad, but you got to have your entire low brass section has to go do 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 do. That's it's hard. Then there's a duple thing that goes yup up 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 up. It grinds against the 6/8 just to add some tension there. There's some big chords towards the end. Then he ends with goes back to 3/4 6/8 thing where it's green sleeves and the Dargason, and it's all this big brass chords, and it's just a great combination of the two, and it builds. And then it kind of slowly starts winding down. The euphonium comes in with a solo, and then the basses. It's Barry sax, bass clarinet, and tubas are the last ones to go. And the entire thing, you play this whole 4-movement thing, and then ends with piccolo and tuba. Little piccolo tuba duet. It's so just sweet in the most perfect way. And then the entire band just gives you a little button at the end, and that's the end. And you get to the end, you just want to go, perfect. It's a perfect ending. I get giddy about this one. Let's play it. I'll talk you through it, but let's play it. Here's the last movement. Fantasia on the Dargason, Holst Second Suite, one of the greatest pieces of music written for band. Oops, I accidentally started the beginning. We do not want the beginning, friends. Sorry, that's Blacksmith. I gotta get to the right spot. Here we go. Saxophone. Clarinet. The layers are gonna build. Little triangle. Low brass start coming in. The descending line, I talked about that earlier. Bum, 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 bum. It's going to go to 3/4 now with the euphonium. Two, three. Oh, I counted that wrong. Da, 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 da. So you got that 3 versus 2 thing going on. Your style's going to change. It's going to get heavy brass again. With a tambourine's going to come in. Ready, tambourine? Yeah! Listen to low brass. Low brass. Ready? Duple. Doesn't that I love that. Okay, we're gonna build. We're building towards the end. Here comes these big chords. And then we just open up. The wood will just keep going. Yum, ba-da-ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-da. Trumpet. I love it. And it just calms down. Like it just goes away. And the euphonium That's Saxon, sorry. Now then euphonium. There's still a little like brewing. Here comes tuba. Piccolo tuba. That's it. Ah. That piece makes me a happy person. It's cool. It just he ends it perfectly. Just that it just ends sweetly. I don't know how else to put it, and I think you can use that word sweetly in multiple ways. Like sweet and just sweet. Like it's just a piccolo, just a back and forth, and you're like, oh, that's so cute. Not cute like in an adorable way, like just tasty. It's lovely, and then you get it up, and the whole band bop, and we're done. Like. It's awesome. Okay, you guys hanging out. Bennett and Noah, get off the live stream and start listening to your Google Meet because I'm going to bring you in. So if you guys are listening, we'll let Bennett go first. Bennett was waiting longer. So if you've made your way over to Google Meet and you can hear me now, Bennett, you can unmute. Which I might give him a second because I didn't probably give him enough warning. You there, Bennett? Bennett. Okay, or Noah. I don't care. I got you both. Somebody unmute their mic. There's Noah's up. Go ahead, Noah.
Hi. Okay, so I just usually since I already had like my time the last time, but I wanted to talk about because I'm gonna be working at Hy-Vee a lot more. I want to give like the 30 people who are watching a little bit of like Hy-Vee etiquette.
Oh, please do tell us about the arrows, Noah.
Because okay. So first of all, arrows, like you should probably follow those because they're there for a reason. I know you get mad about that. Don't you?
I get angry. Like I'll be in the middle of the aisle staring at the floor. People walk by me the wrong direction.
Yeah, I get that. And like sometimes the employees, like I find myself just walking in the wrong direction because I'll be taking orders back from the produce cooler back to the front, and that like that doesn't follow the whole arrow thing. But then I'd have to go in a different line or a different aisle, and that just makes no sense. But like usually in most cases, you should probably follow the line, the arrows. So I mean, yeah.
And I know you and Olivia explained to me, Bennett, your camera doesn't. Heck, I don't want your camera to work, Bennett. You just need to be camera off, microphone on. Bennett was asking on the live stream about his camera not working. You and Olivia talked about this last week. How you guys are doing the online shopping and you're going where the thing tells you to go, right?
Yeah, easily.
So. I mean, that's a reason why you're not following the arrows, but all the customers in there don't know that. They just see the employees blatantly ignoring the arrows. So the customers think, oh, I guess we don't need to follow the arrows. So that's I don't know. True, someone's got to do something about that in the employee side of things, because you can make up all the reasons you want, but the customers are the ones they don't know that.
That brings me to my another point is
yes,
that like I didn't know this, but apparently if you don't know this, we're not allowed to give rain checks anymore.
Oh,
like obvious reasons. But like he was like, we told you this. I was like, when? I don't remember them ever telling me that. Like they said we wrote it down on a sheet of paper up on the break room. There are like 20 pieces of paper up there talking about that you just tend to ignore them. It's like, listen, you're paying most of your workers minimum wage. What you need to do is you need to actually tell them, or else they're not going to get the message across. Yeah,
these people need to become teachers for a while and see how this works. Like,
well, they're like, well, our job is done. We told you. Right. It's like you told us in the most inconvenient way possible. Yeah, so thanks for that. But another thing is if we don't have an item on the shelf or in the back room, trust that we don't have it and that we can't just magically pull it out of.
Noah was telling me someone got very angry at him because they were out of stock of an item and they found him personally liable for that.
I was like, I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. There's a truck that comes, that during that day was tomorrow.
Right.
So there's a truck that comes tomorrow, but other than that, I can't do anything about it. Right. And they got really mad at me, and I was like, okay, thank you. Have a good day.
Right. Well, you keep fighting a good fight. No, I just be polite and, do all that leadership stuff you got taught. And
Yeah, I thought about that because I had to take in all the grocery carts because we have corrals now.
I
So
hate those
take in-
corrals. Anyway, that's a whole different
yeah.
topic.
So I had to take in all of those grocery carts.
Sorry.
So that was not good. And it was like 2 minutes before my shift was over.
Mhm.
And I was like, "Can I go?" And she's just like, "No, you got to take in all the grocery carts from the corrals." And I'm like,
Good thing that'll only take 2 minutes.
I know, right? All right. Well, that's all I wanted
Okay,
to say. Just
thanks.
make sure you're being polite.
Okay, have a good weekend, Noah.
You too.
All right, Bennett, what you got? Bennett, your mic's muted. Bennett, man, I'm not leaving without you. I'm not leaving you behind. We're not going anywhere without you. I'm not leaving you. We're gonna sit here live until you unmute your mic and say something. Bennett, unmute your mic. Unmute your mic, Bennett. Hey, you unmuted your mic.
You hear me?
Yes, I do. How's it going? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes. And
Okay, what'd you want to say?
I wanted to ask your opinion on
Please
what
do.
has become like my secret obsession over the last like 10 years.
Oh, what's that?
Tenacious D.
Oh, especially when I was he was becoming big when I want to say in college or so early 2000s probably. Did he kind of start getting?
Well, they'd been a thing for like 20 years. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know he and his friend had done that for a while. There was, and then a movie came out in the 2000s too. Was
Yeah, their show came out like in 2005.
Yeah.
And then
So
the movie came out.
I was a huge Tenacious G. Oh my God, listen to me.
G?
Huge Tenacious D fan, especially I want to say college or early part of my career when they were first, right before they got a little more popular, because a friend of mine had kind of cued me in on them, and I of course I think Jack Black's hilarious.
Yeah.
I at one point in time I had one of their early albums. I don't know where it went. I don't know if I could even find it anymore.
Was it like the tribute album or
yes,
something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hilarious. I'll be honest. I don't think I haven't followed them much lately, so I don't know what they've been up to lately. But yeah, I was a big fan. Good guitar players. Like it's not just a gimmick. Like they could, like
Oh yeah.
Kyle,
Like,
his friend Kyle can legit play the guitar.
like so much. Even with like the movie, like their movie was one of my like inspirations to play the guitar because it was just so funny and fun.
Was it
and
the Pick of Destiny? Is that what it was called?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Amazing story.
I'm sure that movie is wildly inappropriate for me to recommend on YouTube, but it's hilarious.
I was gonna say that you should. I mean, not just the movie, but like their whole thing, because I've heard this like talked about before. They act as if they have this whole set behind them, this whole like drums and like amplifiers, but it's just two guys.
Yeah.
In a live studio with electric, like just acoustic guitars, but they make it seem like they're just busting out the greatest rock show that they've done.
Right.
And that's one of my favorite parts of the whole thing.
Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah, I kind of forgotten about Tenacious D, so thanks for bringing that up.
All right, yeah, that's it.
Good work, Bennett. We'll see you later. Have a good weekend.
All right, you too.
All right, Bennett, Noah, good to hear from both of them. All right, well, we went a little long today. That's okay. We usually do on Fridays. So seniors, I'm going to say this. I sent you an email, and I've heard back from a whopping 8 of you. 8 out of 35. I mean, I know I wasn't expecting a huge turnout, but 8. I mean, we were trying to, I don't know. German Majors and I were just trying to honor seniors, but if you don't want to be honored, I guess that's fine. Was that passive aggressive enough for you? Check your email, seniors. There's probably not even a lot of seniors watching this, so I don't know. I'm probably talking to nobody. As we move into graded assignments, the week after next, I will get you more information. But like I said, we're not going to stress you out, Mrs. Ryan. I have no desire to do that. So be looking for information on that later. We're going to end with some classic Van Halen to end the day out today. I really hope everybody has a great weekend. Hang in there. It was a tough week for a lot of us, I know, but it's going to get better. That's all I got. Take care of each other, everybody. Take care of yourselves, and have a good weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
nothing gets me down. You got it tough. I've seen the toughest